1 minute, chat. We're getting everything all set up.
Gravy.
Huh. One minute, chat. We're almost done setting up everything. Baseball, fuck yeah. Alright, welcome back to the stream, everybody. We're completely set up. Alright, alright. Gotta make sure everybody knows we live. Good morning, everybody. Just give me a minute real quick. Behind me are going insane. He's an asshole. He's an asshole. Yo. Look, it's gonna be hot as fuck today, dudes. I can already feel it outside. I don't understand how any part of that looks green when it's not green. And don't mind my voice is gonna probably be a little bit louder. When I was playing my Oculus last night, gambling, I lost my fuzzy to my microphone and I cannot fucking find it. Fell off when I was getting in my chair and then now it's gone. I gotta go out and have fun at someone else's expense. Yeah. Bro, I literally just woke up. Got my hair wet, threw water in my face, brushed my teeth. Got my morning energy drink instead of my cup of coffee. Technically, it was supposed to happen yesterday. Technically. I wouldn't worry about it too much. We get hit with solar flares consistently. And they said we got hit with the solar flare like 4 or 5 days ago. That was like a giant solar flare. And then now people are saying, oh no, it never happened. No, we got hit. That's why everywhere in the whole world's hot right now. You know what I mean? When solar flares happen, it doesn't mean the end of existence. That's your fear-mongering. You know. So I don't worry too much about events you can't control. Everything in life happens for a reason. Will always happen for a reason. Now, if somebody is going to choose to state that reason, they're wrong. They don't know what the reason was for. Because with life, naturally, you know, there's things that are beyond our capabilities. You know? Unless the government's just fucking with us. Then it goes into two different directions. And exactly, sunlight is a solar flare. It's just consistent. It's gamma radiation waves that are entering in our light spectrum that are literally radiation. Radiation is light. We are radiated beings. You know? Yeah. See, like, when you were asked that, when you were like, dude, it's fucking hot, blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, man, it's like, that's kind of like our chill days here. You know what I mean? Like, everywhere across the world was having heat record-breaking waves and shit. It's like them saying, oh, we're gonna get hit by that comet that passed us 5 days ago. Every time there's a comet around us, they say it got hit. I'm sorry, if there's a god out there, a creator, whatever you think is gonna end existence with a comet, come on, he could snap his fingers and kill everybody if that's a real thing. You know what I mean? What that is fear-mongering. I don't believe in fear-mongering. I'm a skeptic, and I'm also a data analytics person. So when I see the data and then there's a bad outcome happening, yeah, that could potentially be a bad outcome, but it's not going to be the end of the world. Why do you think they make all these movies where the end of the world is giant waves and asteroids and meteors? It's to fearmonger you from any and everything around from us to where you feel so scared you're listening to the government in full-on control. That's mind control. Fear-mongering is mind control. Boom. Oh yeah, bro. Like there's like balls, right? Any of like crystals in sunlight can be dangerous, man. Like all my crystals are in shade and stuff, like in spots in my room where they don't get sunlight, just in case, because you can create a fire from like the spectrum, from anything like that. Even water in a bag will create fire. Exactly, man. I mean, okay, looking back to 2012 when you were probably like super young. Right, I was young. I was like 16. We said it was the end of the world. For a whole 5 months, me and my friends literally all convinced, we thought it was the end of the world. The Mayan calendar and everything, everybody said it was going to end. And we were going to have these floods and all this crazy shit supposed to be happening. Well, when the day happened, when the world was supposed to end, you know what happened? Nothing. Do you know how stupid we all felt? Disgustingly retarded. And during that couple month process, I was trying to live my life in so many areas. I was talking to girls that I never would talk to because I always deemed myself lower value, when in reality I was the most attractive guy at my school, come to find out when I graduated and everything like that. And it's like, oh, girls were too shy to talk to me because I'm a normal person, and not like, I'll tell you, you're being an asshole. Like, that's not cool, man. You know what I mean? I'm like the coolest fucking person you can meet in real life. But like when you're an asshole to me, I throw that shit right back at you. You ain't no gorilla humpback trying to throw a giant pile of shit at me, bud. I'll fucking dodge 360, swoop that right back at you, bro. I'll throw my shit back at your face. What's up? You know what I mean? But yeah, like that was a big fear mongering. Since I've been alive, my generation has experienced, like specifically my generation, specifically, has experienced 7 end of the world situations where they've said that we were all gonna die. I remember my family crying, thinking that people weren't ready to go to heaven, and all this crazy shit, dude. It's fucking fear mongering. Come on. Yeah, I seen that. You know what scientists are doing? They're trying to bring the dark. They're trying to bring the opposite here. And there are... Okay, so I live by Mountain Shasta relatively. It takes me a couple hours to drive to Mount Shasta. Mount Shasta is the most natural geomagnetic hotspot on the face of the Earth. Natural phenomenon. Supposedly there are Arcturians, Argarians, and 3 other alien civilizations supposedly are living inside Mount Shasta. I know this from having Indian friends and talking to the elders about the Navajo Indians, the Wichiciki Indians, and the Cherokee Indians. All of those people were around here doing all this shit, blah, blah, blah. I heard some crazy fucking shit. Like they know so there's some bigger shit. So if you think about it, why certain religious cultures don't believe in government and other things like that, but they believe in real, what's the depiction right there? And check this out. You know, actually in Geneva, when CERN turned on their first time in the Hydrogen Collider, the one in Geneva, the biggest Hadron Collider, Switzerland, Geneva, was on 2012, and the Mayan calendar was supposed to end. So this is the whole conspiracy too. They said the world really did end because CERN opened up a portal, and now they're trying to get us back to our reality, and we're in a timeless of reality right now. Which is why we experience so many Mandela effects, reincarnation situations, and a bunch of other crazy shit. Our world is a tool against us. So, hypothetically, let's say scenario-based, we did it in the world in 2012. That means time, debatingly, is a concept of delusion to where we would really, literally wake up back in 2012 if we were back in that past, and this life would literally have felt like a dream. We would wake up and we would forget everything we've experienced because people's programming between the way their brain is and their dream state pattern, people don't train their brain with a dream diary to mentally prepare yourself to where when you wake up, you remember your dream. You remember every single fucking detail about it. You can write a story about it. That's me, right? So, hypothetically, if the reason why we can do that, it's because we're trying to get back into an alternate parallel dimension. Now let's do Fermi's principle there. That means there's a million universes of parallel realities that are parallel between those realities that are endless. An infinite multiverse. Now let's say for those that have watched the most recent Doctor Strange. Remember within the multiverse and stuff like that, they start categorizing all the multiverses and they have up to 680 something. And that's all we know. There's 680 something different multiverses that they have found that they can travel to. So let's say, okay, Doctor Strange, that's Illuminati shit. They were putting a hell of Illuminati stuff in that movie. And I know this shit for a fact. So, factually speaking on it, and it's not fear-mongering, this is in the movie. So, YouTube, you can't demonetize me, you can't do anything. I will fuck you over. Don't try. Just don't. I'll have to reach out to Stacy, then, you know, blah, 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 and it'll just be annoying. Okay, how many times has the Hadron Collider been turned on? Do we know what the real cross-particle physics are? Because we don't know that. If we're splicing cross-particle physics, we're changing time. It's a fucking time-dilated, distorting machine. It's basically a Stargate. Remember Stargate, Atlantis, SG-1, all that shit? I grew up watching that with my grandpa. It's real. That's real shit. If you guys go watch the very first Stargate, the very first episode, do you know what the episode's about? Talking about the fucking pyramids. They come back to Earth and they utilize the pyramids because the pyramids are Stargates. And they can give you healing and their source radiation of electricity and all this crazy shit. Look up what an actual pyramid is now. With the data they've told everybody the last 2 years, but no one's refusing to like bring it up. or wanting to bring it up, because people are mad because that it basically says, you know, like, we're not advanced as back as we were back in fucking ancient times. We're less advanced than we were back in the day. So proving that, okay, where did these individuals come from? Did they come from another multi dimension? Now we put it into the multiverse, let's say, of madness. Because if you understand anything that I understand, if you opened up Pandora's box, you will literally go fucking crazy. I am glad that I am mentally here. Now, within this situation of Pandora's box and everything, I felt, honestly, when the world ended, I was out of my body and had a big experience. Back in 2012, I realized there was more to this life than what this life was. Yeah, I felt like Neo. The Matrix was calling to me. Somebody was trying to let me know something. I had some crazy fucking shit happen when that happened. I'll save the context story for another time because I gotta be very careful about how I have to address it over on YouTube. No, I remember, dude, I remember my childhood. I remember as a baby being in my arms, multiple different situations on the lake with the houseboat that we still have. That's my grandfather's. That's all rotten, rusted down in the back of his fucking property as a child. I remember also playing with baby parrots and shit, and thinking to myself as a baby, like, you guys do not understand anything that I'm saying. And I'm trying to communicate. I remember those things, and it's fucked with me. You know, like, well, okay, Einstein, Edison, and all these people who have, like, a, what is it, like, photographic memory? That's me, but, like, times 10. Like those guys, I don't like to remember these things. It actually fucks with me. So hardcore dramatically, because it makes me feel like I'm in a fake reality. There's no reason why any human, and for any individual, for there to be one, that's kind of crazy. It makes me feel like it's some weird fucking Stranger Things, you know? There's probably only a handful of people out in the world that truly understand everything that I've encountered. And up to that, you would say that that's less than 1%. Less than the people that rule the world understand what I understand. And I feel like my reality with the dividend that it's been handled with Kundalini awakenings as a child, and massively engaging in meditation for years on end, having thousands of dollars worth of crystals, like, look at some of these little beauties. Mr. Dakota, Nick Adams We Lit gave me this one. He gave me a couple little geodes. I have boxes of fucking crystals, and all my crystals have different purposes. You can kind of see it. Full-on encased crystal geode. You know, I have like 3 of these little ones. I have a whole geode. Like, I'm a very big, special. Those are my sentimental ones. I have my resting hand stones. I get certain, like, malachite, certain crystals, quartz, and I let these sit in the sun, and I'll sit there and I'll meditate with these in my hands. You know what I mean? I'm very spiritualistic. You could literally even say, like, Doctor Strange, right? With that whole situation of the manifest understanding and everything. I have a crazy story about this crystal right here. I had a couple $100 on me. We were at a yard sale. And it was a random little yard sale, hole in the wall one. And it was a hippie lady. So it was like a hippie yard sale. So, me and my mom, I was like, Mom, you want to stop at that one? That one's sick. Like, that one's going to be cool. And I'm really the person that doesn't like to go to yard sales. But I had, like, a deja vu, and I was like, Mom, no. Let's stop there. She's like, alright. We stopped there. She doesn't really find too many things. She finds a couple little cool candle holders that were made out of quartz. So she got some of those. And then I'm going through this box. And it's a box, and it literally has confetti on the top of it. And, like, wrapping. You know, like wrapping paper. And it's a box. And it says $1.50 on it. So I'm like, what the fuck's in this? You know, like, is there cool, like, little trinkets? Is there some stuff for bending necklaces and shit? Because, like, I'm very spiritualistic. Like, I don't put the stuff out there that I make because people contextually don't. I'm not putting my beliefs out there. You know what I mean? So that's why I don't do that. But I've had this for the last 5 years. Crazy situation, though. Me and the girl both had a deja vu. And she said her deja vu was giving me this rock. And I was like, that's crazy because my deja vu. And like we both almost started crying. It was weird. It was her giving me it. And I was like, I can't just accept this though. I know the value of it. I know how much this is worth. Can you at least let me give you like $100? Just no. Everything happens for a reason. You were meant to take that. She said, this morning before I even started yard sale, I debated even starting it. And I promised myself that it's for a reason. There's a reason why I feel like I have to do it. It's not for money. So she put out some sentimental or like things that she actually utilized a lot and stuff. And she was a light worker she type shit. And that box she put special. And it sat right there, kind of out to the side. Not one person the whole entire day looked at that box. And we were the last people. And when I seen that, she said she almost started crying because she had a deja vu of seeing me walk up. And she was waiting to see if I was going to go for the box. You know, there's bigger things in life out there, guys. There really is. If two random strangers can have a deja vu about the same situation, and it literally, like, impacts something so dramatically, there's more to this world than what everybody perceives. So this one is very special to me. A little crown this big. This is a crown. Crown. It's a special one. The crown is an infinite seam of perfected crystals. There's probably like at least 2,000 crystals in here right here. Okay. Now, a lot of people don't understand how to properly use crystals. And this has been the biggest tool of my meditation for the longest time. One of the biggest tools. I swear I've helped heal a lot of stuff with this. From people that have been like having hardcore diseases and illnesses in my family and some of my clients and whatnot. And it's not magic, it's just believing and putting out good vibes. Bob Marley, man. Just Bob Marley, dude. People don't understand how easy the world is, really, once we all get together. Because don't worry, everything's gonna be alright. Antique car. Hey, that's cool that you can remember that much, though, bro. And thank you. You had a deja vu of buying an amethyst crystal? Dude, there's some beautiful crystals. I'm not exactly sure where the rest of all my crystals are at the exact moment right now. I have a fuck ton. But I have my most important ones out. And like my meditating ones and stuff. You know what? If you guys would like random crystal boxes too, I could start doing that for you guys. I have like boxes of crystals. And I could actually start doing some crystal hunting and I'll put it on the channel. If you guys would like. Now thinking about it, somebody stole some of my crystals. Which gives them the opposite effect. And that's bad karma. Because I should have this gem up there that almost looks like a fucking ruby. And it's gone. There's a piece of termite. This perfected quartz. It's part of a mini cluster crown. No, definitely some of my shit's gone. Kids. Honestly, my little cousins have like taken some stuff from me a couple different times, and I've given them hella shit. I don't. These are my 3 cardinal rules growing up. You don't lie, you don't steal, and you don't cheat. Those are the 3 cardinal rules to life. Right? And ironically, family are the ones to do that to you the most.
Time to go to work.
Cousins, you know what I mean. Unless when I moved back to my room, I put them in another box. But I would have The other ones I had out, I would have bubble wrapped them all. I have a giant roll of bubble wrap just for my Christmas. For packaging and shit. And I would have heat sealed them so they wouldn't have... I don't know, it's weird. This piece of quartz that looks like a natural cross though. I gave my grandpa it when he was having kidney failure and all this shit, and his kidneys recovered magically. And my grandfather was never a spiritual, like hardcore spiritually religious person until that day. Then after that, he carries it around with him every single day. And I prayed and meditated in the sun for that. On that one for a long time. They're healing stones, essentially. They're supposed to help you heal. Give a different electric frequency in the air. Do you like how people have an osmosis machine that purifies the air and electrocutes it? It's essentially in a form of that. It's purifying a type of kinetic shit in the air that allows your body to take it in. So because just sits in the fridge, try taking my amethyst. Oh, bro, yeah. Honestly, like, I would, if you get like if you like some that you really like, get a small lockbox, dude, and like screw it to your bed so nobody can fucking take it. You know what I mean? Like get a little tiny lockbox, like a cheesy little key. You know what I mean? Maybe you can put like a little fucking lock, like a pad on it. Make sure it's wood. At the base of it, take a fucking metal sheet shearing titanium bit screw. That will hold a lot. Somebody's not gonna be able to break that off. They'll have to break the whole fucking thing. One hole through. Anywhere. You didn't put it on your wall. Oh, good shit, bro. See, one thing growing up, chat, too, you'll realize, like, I hate to say it, I thought I was gonna, like, prove everybody wrong with this term. When you're growing up and you're an adult, you're gonna be proud to have at least 3 friends you can say out of your hand that are true friends. And out of those 3, you know, you can maybe only count on 1. So in reality, you're lucky to have 1 true friend in life. And that's Chris. For me. Honestly, like, we're born the same day, we're basically, like, I feel like we're reincarnated brothers in a form of something. Like, we were best friends in multiple different lifetimes. We both love the same empires, the Japanese Empire, the Viking Empire. Like, we actually have cultural genes that go down to Norway and the Norwegians and the real Viking districts and shit. So, yeah, pretty cool. But all the people that I thought that were going to be around me in life were the people that fucked me over the most. The people when I was standing there was I was getting jumped because I was trying to defend my friend. Because I was this guy like that. Like, oh, bro, you got somebody... they're going to do that? Oh, they're going to try to jump... Okay, bro, bet. Where are they at? Where are they at? Right? No, go on Facebook. Oh, I know you have them on your fucking friends list. Oh, yeah, go to location. All right, bet. Get in my car. We're going. Vroom. 2 different times. Get out of the car. Obviously, he's with a group full of people. I'm like, hey, blah, 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 blah. One dude looks at the other one, gives a weird look like, who the fuck's calling for me? Walk up, knock the fuck out. Immediately, his other 2 homies start trying to get up in at me. So I get pulled to the side like that. As I'm getting pulled, I go, bink, bink. Hit the dude in the bottom part. He starts falling on me. Knee him in the fucking mouth. The dude takes me from behind, tries to get me in a chokehold. I know how to fight. Martial arts, Team Quest, MMA. I take his fucking arm, put it behind him, pop! Break the back of his fucking elbow. He's screaming like a little bitch. First guy's knocked out. Second guy's ripping out of the fucking mouth, like, phasing on his fucking hands. Other 2 dudes are fucking pounding on me, dude. You know what's happening the whole entire time? One of my best friends is standing right behind me. I walked away from it. All those people didn't. I'm telling you right now. Can't go into further complex of that story other than saying I was the last one to walk away. And I'm glad I didn't go to prison that day. I could have gotten in a lot of trouble. And I'm glad everybody was a conscience. You know what I mean? And that's happened multiple different times. When you have friends that are also in those situations, when you bring around big groups of friends and you're having a big powwows and stuff, and you realize some weird shit's going on, and then your homie's bragging to you about like trying to fuck other people's girls, and you're like, dog, you know the way I roll, you know who my people are. Don't talk to me about this shit, cause it like, you know me. Don't fucking say anything to me about it, cause once I fucking know, I know, and I will handle it my way. I don't give a fuck who, whatever. And then I'll let them know after I handled you. You're my responsibility, you fucking piece of shit. That's what I was an asshole to this motherfucker the last year and a half, 2 years of our friendship. Because all the bullshit he put me in my whole entire life. Ruined situations between girls for me because he was jealous and envious. It turns out he was gay and fucking had a crush on me the whole fucking time. Like, dude, it was fucking like weird. He was fucking gay, fucking bi, whatever you want to call it, trying to fuck chicks that I've been with. Like, very weird shit. Come to find out all this other shit, and he's talking shit to me with his girlfriend that was, when I was in high school, the girl I was going to marry and shit, that we were going to have a kid and stuff, that was her best friend, and I knew her growing up, and she was one of my homies growing up. So, that was one of my homies my other homie was dating. She told me everything that dirty motherfucker was doing. About how he would brag about this shit, yada 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 yada, how he was doing on all this coke and drugs and shit. It's like, alright, bro, bet. You know, so, at heart, I'm a leader. All my friends weren't even followers, dude. They're succubusses. I had some friends that were so fucking gullible, they choose the easy friendship with less drama. When, check this out, I'm not the person, it's like, I've told certain individuals, it's like, if you want to know it,
go to work.
I'll tell you. You'll never feel the same again in your life, and you'll want to do what I want to do. So do you really want to know? And then all of a sudden it's all turned around on me where I'm the bad guy for some weird fucking fucked up reason. When this motherfucker tried to fuck all of our friends' moms, but basically try to rape my mom, all this other crazy shit. This motherfucker's a piece of shit. And that's somebody that you would have thought is your best friend. I've seen him try to like date rape people, bro. One time, and this was like, this was the most pressing situation, and I almost snapped that night. I'm so protective. I've known people who've gotten molested and raped and touched. I feel one way, and one way only about those individuals. There should be repentance crimes that we don't even have available before imprisonment. There should be... Anyways, I'll get banned for talking about that. Because it goes to... you guys would think I'm like a fucking mental fucking sadistic. You'll think Satan's a pussy hearing what I would do. Oh god. But yeah, so I don't agree with any of that shit. I've seen this dude get a girl so fucking blacked out drunk she had alcohol poisoning, and me, my chick friend, and my other homie that were like brothers, but our situations got over, you know, we kind of like agreed, like, bro, like, I'm just not fucking with you right now, because you're on some stupid shit, and I'm not on stupid shit. Later, dude. And then that guy takes fucking a bunch of my products and stuff. That's why I have an issue with him. He owes me money. The day he wants to come and give me $5 grand, fuck yeah. I'll shake your hand, bro. Then I'll tell you to go fuck off. That was the end of our friendship. Thank you. Here's my money back. You know, like, that night, me and that kid, one of our gullible, like, teddy bear friends had a crush on this chick. And she kind of, like, liked them and stuff. So she was over there, like, to hang out. And she's always been around, this girl. Which happens to be Chris's sister. Gets her blacked out fucking drunk. About me and Vitaja know about it. Me and the other Ryan are out there playing pool. Cody comes in saying, like, dude, blah, 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 in there throwing up hardcore, yada, yada, yada. I'm all in there. I know my medical. And, like, my homie came to me saying, like, dude, I know you know medical. Like, dude, it's like, she's fucked up, man. I'm like, I bet. I'm going to go and I'm going to get her some water. I'm going to get her some aminos and shit. I'm going to, like, keep a hold of her temperature for the next 30, 40 minutes. I'm going to make sure she's fine. You know, no one's just going to let her just sleep it off. If I have to take her to the emergency room, I will take her to the emergency room. You know, alcohol can be dangerous, man. And if you neglect it, that's what's killed people. So I'm very non-neglecting. And I've been in the medical field, so I'm very, like, kind of anal and over-responsible. But that's the perfect amount of responsibility. So, long story short, happens. I'm helping her take care of her, and then I get told by somebody like, "Hey, bro, he's in there with her in the bathroom, and he's like trying to get a blowjob from her." I was like, "What?" I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" He's like, "She can't even like talk. She's in there throwing up on the toilet. He's seriously trying to get his fucking dick sucked." I went in there, grabbed him by his fucking shirt like this, and then his fucking neck, pulled him out. Bataj right behind me and said, "Follow me." Pulled him outside to the back corner of my property. Smack, 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 smack! You little motherfucking bitch! Smack, smack, smack! Everybody knew I'm Tony Montana. Don't fuck with my shit, man. You know I got a code. Don't fuck with my shit. Kid's lucky. Because that night, I was going to drag him behind my car. The only reason why I didn't is because he was my friend. And Chris knows. So, when, yeah, certain shit will happen. The stars will align. And I could say a couple situations, but I'll criminalize myself, so. Yeah, let's just say your boy is no one to fuck with, bro. And I thank my ancestors to it. I hold a hardcore honor and code. I have a line. Don't fucking cross it. And it will take so much for you to break apart that line for you to cross it. You'll actually start feeling pity for your own well-being. You know what I mean? It's just pathetic. Let's just get back onto the game. Get that done out of the way. But yeah. The Viking Empire is very amazing. They're like... I have to be careful talking about that because those are my ancestors and certain shit too. But with the way people believe in history, between true history that's taught and what's passed down, Vikings were the first settlers in America. I don't know who the fuck anybody else is talking about. They were the one who met the Indians. They were the one who shared their knowledge about the gods and shit, bro. They were the ones that said, whoa, you have a different name for your shit. We have a different name for our shit. They're almost exactly the same. What the fuck? Is there a way I could find your god? And they're like, is there a way I can find your god? Powwow, trade, blah, blah, blah. What happened? Yeah, fucking the conquistadors and all the Spanish pieces of shit came over here and ruined America. And then we had a few Americans come over here and do the fucking stupid shit to colonize it. It's honestly a big joke. This land belongs to the Indians, and if anybody wants to take credibility for discovering it before anybody else, it was the Vikings. They fucking discovered Antarctica before there was maps for fucking Antarctica. Look up Agartha. The Viking. Type in Viking Agartha. You mind? You're gonna be like, what the fuck? What? What? Yeah. Real religion say what? Oh, bro, you don't gotta do that. I signed up for the skateboard code too. I actually need to check my email this morning with them. Because I'm on their newsletter as well. I've been on it for a long while because Battlefield and other games and, you know, skate back in the day. Dude! Okay, AdSense just paid me when I didn't fucking want it yet. That fucks up everything for next month, man. I am trying to work with them too and trying to get a couple beta keys I can give out to my community. For you guys as well. That's exactly what the Americas are, bro. The Western Europeans that fought for fucking libertarian shit and did their own shit for their king to go explore and get more land. And people want to say, oh, it's the white man that were slaves. Slaves have been around for fucking thousands of years. They weren't any color separate either. It was simple as this. Oh, hey, I am this tribe. Oh, look at that tribe over there. This is our new land? What's that smoke? Oh, let's watch tonight. Oh, they have 7 men. Bunch of children and women. Tomorrow? Sorry, I don't know why I'm talking like an Indian. So then they would go like, tomorrow night, we're gonna go get them. You know what happened? They went and killed all the men in their sleep. And raped the women that were able to bear children. And if they didn't bear children within the time specifying, they would kill them. And then use the women children as future wives, slaves. And the children, men, as soldiers. That's what slavery is. It's not about race, you fucking has-beens. You want to be technical, the white man helped you get rid of slavery. Of your adaptive cultural slavery. That out of which most slaves were sold from their tribal leaders. Thank you very much. There were just as many black slave owners as there were white. It's ridiculous. People need to know their true history, bro. Exactly. We are the slaves to the government. You're exactly correct. Every single one of us. Nations separated. Conjoined. Divided. We're all pawns. And that's one thing that's disgusting. It's almost like what I talked about earlier with crystals and understanding certain shit like that. Like, the world doesn't want you to understand simplicity before the real reality of life. People don't want you to understand the meaning of life and what it represents to you and the outcome adversity to the rest of the world, because the meaning of life now is supposed to be, oh, I'm supposed to have a house, have enough money to provide for kids and a family, retire when I'm 70, live 10 years until I'm mental. If I had enough money to work for 70 years, my whole entire life for the government, and barely have $50,000 to, you know, to live off of for 3 years, I'm also going to probably go into a retirement home to save more money. And then because epoxy and asphyxiation and neglect from health, because, you know, care facilities are actually really garbage unless you are lucky enough to get a real care facility where they genuinely care, which is it's like finding a good lawyer or a good cop. Damn near impossible. They're not there anymore. And then, you know, the 95 hits. If you're still around, you're mentally retarded. You already signed away everything to all your family. They're just waiting for you to die. So that's the world we're taught. That's what everybody's success is. That's what we're supposed to do in life, right? Fuck, we're not supposed to get together and, you know, abolish turmoil or anything like that, right? I mean, shit, it wasn't too long ago before our ancestors abolished slavery and fought for rights and women's rights and all this other shit. So, I mean, reality, what's anybody gonna fight about? The color of their fucking fake vagina because they're a guy and they had a fucking vagina implanted on their fucking regions where they had a penis cut off of them? And it's not even a real vagina. It's a weird hole with skin flaps. Looks nothing like a vagina. Are you guys gonna fight for that? You're gonna overthrow your government for that? Fuck no. The government's allowing all this bullshit so nobody does civil unrest. That's why we have the world so shitty. If everybody wanted to murder everybody, it would be allowed. Why? Because that'd keep us in a more state of turmoil than we were before. Why do you think they made The Purge and all these different movies insinuating these crazy outscaled shit? Because they're prepping you and every individual for having the conspired thought in the back of your head that could be a possibility in the future. Presenting that could be a real possibility and there's any evidence to verify that is fear-mongering you into not doing whatever that outcome of that TV show told you should do. Chat, I say this all the time. What did Hitler say? Put me in your TV, your schools, and your media, and your religion. You'll never know I'm ruling the world. Well, what do we have today? A neo-Nazi fascist Timtic empire across the whole world. We are slaves. Everybody needs to wake up. And it's not woke. I hate that shit. I hate that term. No worries, game. It's funny too, chat. Every adult I talk to my age, they all believe the same thing. This new generation's gonna be idiocracy. When they have kids, they're gonna be fucking retarded. Like, completely stupid. They're gonna be thankful if they know what colors are. Because they're gonna be getting taught about a penis and a vagina when they're 3 years old. And that a man, it's okay to have your wiener cut off and have a girl part. And putting all this shit into children's heads. If you control the youth, you control the future. All you need to know. Art of War. Tao Mayan Dynasty Empire. This one's not really designed for it, but yeah, I can. Let's see. It's maybe pretty close to dead there. A couple, but the rings were showing up. That green screen falling? Why doesn't anybody like this fucking game mode anymore, dude? No. I swear. This design I've seen with 7 different brand names on it through the whole, like, EU, United Nations, United States, Canada borders, all that shit. Same concept, different name. It's like with those flume pins. I threw away all my old Dave pins. I don't have any in here. But, yeah, I usually would take the batteries out of those, too. Those are good batteries. Oh. Yeah, elf bars. They're not the best.
Who's ready for some action?
I honestly need to break this habit. If we maintain 10 members for a month, I will not smoke fucking vapes again. I want Polo Steve will do it and say, if this gets 250,000 likes, I'm gonna quit smoking. Because he doesn't. Ever. Just upgrades his like fucking shit. Respects to the man. Respects to Steve for the shit he's doing. I can't, like, talk about any really in-depth shit about anybody because I don't know what people are doing necessarily, but what their outside scale scheming, people are starting to look at certain individuals as being pretty shady. You guys haven't seen. Oh, your sister has one? That's what I thought it was that. Ah, yeah. Every single one of my pins, I literally let them soak in water with soap for like 2 or 3 days before I throw them away. They should actually have a disposable vape pen drop off boxes at like all the pipe shops and smoke shops and shit and head shops. They should have. You would think that would have been a thing, considering how much you could recycle from fucking these. You just gotta re-iodize the lithium battery. That's all you need to do. It's like, there's people who will buy boxes of dead pins for a lot of money on the internet too. They have to be certain kinds though, with certain lithium batteries in it though. Shit, some fucking some vape pens have gold in it. Micro mounts. Some people get the fucking vape pens, put them in this like acetone type dissolvent where it melts everything except gold, and then you do some chemistry, then you separate the gold from the dilution, and we can have gold. I've known some people who do that with computer parts. I'll bet. Dude, probably way more than that. Alright, so my brother probably goes through like 5 vape pens a month. So every one person, 5. Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, bro, Americans are kind of fucking... Not gonna lie. We're Americans. We're damn for... Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. So those people who smoke a cigarette with a fucking big old pack of Grizzly Chew when they're lit. Where's my Budweiser at? Oh, exactly, dude. I don't know. That's another topic mainly for another time. We could bring that up when we start doing the podcasts and shit like that. But like, areas for use for recycling could have been so much more industrially proven and available and susceptible for everybody to widely use. The fact that I have to pay to recycle is fucking ridiculous. The government should pay me for recycling. The fact that I have a recycling can outside that we pay for every single fucking month. They should be paying us. We're recycling, but it costs money for us to recycle, so everybody throws it away. It's not made. It costs just as much money to have a garbage contract company come and get your garbage can on the garbage days once a week than it does for fucking recycling. Recycling costs a little bit more. There's a lot of political issues and stuff like that, you know, that presidents and all these people with foreign policies and everything don't even include because they want to think bigger onto people's perspective because that's what they think is ran off of it. But no, they're just investing in their own shell corporations that are fucking bullying in... That's a big term, bull. They're bullying, not bullying, bullying. They're being a bull. They're the ones all throwing fuck. That's why wars are fucking started, dude. Literally. It's from these people putting money in the shell shock companies for their industrial power. That's why all these presidents maintain fucking rich as fuck in America and other places as well, not just in the United States, after the presidency's gone. It's disgusting. Like, look at Obama shit, man. It's fucking pathetic. And I'm still baffled that everybody says Obama was a good president. He did 3 decent things. The rest of his shit was garbage. And he literally, before he was done, he fucking made a tweet insinuating, alright, Trump, now you gotta take care of my last bill. I just signed it today. Fuck you. He legalized gay people before he left, and he was like, later, dude. I'm not dealing with this. It's literally how he looked at it as. It was all viral. I remember it. It was going around the internet for a fucking month. And that was before Trump was even in office. You know what I mean? This shit's just fucking ridiculous, man. Oh, you're stupid in your school, but smart at home? Bro, there's a difference between book smart and street smart. Street smart gets people further because you understand how the streets work. It's not that you need to sell drugs or anything. You understand how everything works conjointly, which makes you have a business perspective. Nobody wants anybody to have a business perspective in life because then you escape the regular 9-to-5 jobs. You escape the regular minimum wage increase to where you can't succeed and grow into life. You surpass any of those once you realize street smarts are the way rich have gotten rich. And why millionaires that aren't billionaires, that are preaching this information out for you to do it, that are honest, badass dudes, that aren't fucking in the shell shock corporations, and they fuck over the government, they're teaching you guys Robin Hood strategies. You know what I mean? Essentially what I teach you guys too. And what I'm going to start, like, hardcore teaching you guys here coming next month on the 24th, you know, when we release the few beginning academy videos. And don't think you're stupid in school, bro. That's because they're winning. You know, I struggled in school a lot until I was in high school, bro. And I didn't think I was smart. I thought I was fucking stupid and crazy. How could I? Mental math wasn't a thing. I had to show it all on paper. If anybody did mental math, how dare you for being that smart? You're cheating. No matter what, you fail. You don't show any. No mental math. You failed. One question. You fail.
Time to go to work.
When you realize that shit, you know the world's designing you not to succeed through school. I hate it. You could go into any version of school. Let's say you wanted to be a doctor. Sure. And now you're doing what I'm doing now, streaming wise. You're chasing a career that you know you can get, that you have the time, you've done everything to get. You know how hard it is for you to land that stability? It's like playing the lottery. And even then, are you going to be a dirty doctor, like a lawyer, or are you going to be a good doctor? That's why I didn't become a doctor. I don't have the heart to be an evil piece of shit. I would actually really want to help people, and then you get kicked out of the academic academy for, you know, not taking bribes for the COVID shit and all this stuff from the government. Hey, bro, as long as you pass, man. You know what college is like more? I've talked to a couple college people back in the day, for like college prep design courses and stuff. Colleges would like to see you actually try. It doesn't matter about good grades. Most colleges, maybe the top 3 prestigious colleges, they're nitpicky. And even then, you don't have to have a perfect curriculum GPA to get into that. What a college wants to see is see you try and see you fail. And see you're still trying. So that means you're committed, right? That's the way that works. Which at the same time, for those people that overexcel and overtry, they have the easy hand in life already. They really do. So, it could be from one way or another. It could be from family, wealth, whichever. Is this game fucking dead right now? Every server you can't get into. Oh, exactly, bro, in your mindset. Apply to every single one. You know what I did? I applied to every single college. I got told no by 3/4 of them. Which is weird. But you know the ones who told me yes? The ones I didn't even apply to. Harvard, Scott, UC Berkeley, Yale. It's either they really wanted me to be in the Illuminati, or I lied to myself the whole entire time, and I was listening to the teachers, and when I fully trusted myself, and I actually did the test, and I was allowed to do mental math at that point. They're not going to check fucking 3 million people's fucking questions for mental math. You see an answer key. They're checking answer prompts through a computer. Graduated with a 4.27 GPA. And I have enough extracurricular academic reward points, since I should have graduated a year early. I have a whole year's worth of college tuition already on my GPA and shit. You know, so you'll surprise yourself in life. And that's what it's about. I don't like to set myself up for failure. If you strive too far for something, let's say I wanted to get 1 million subs by the end of this year. I'm sorry, it's not going to happen. I'm setting myself up for failure. You want to set yourself up for realistic goals. So let's say by the end of this year, I'm at 1,500. Is that realistic? Fuck yeah, it is. We only need 200 more people. Now, what do I need to do to change anything? Do I need to change anything? Do I just need to keep being me? Do I need to keep being my honesty platform type mechanic version of me? Do I need to not answer as many people's life stories on stream anymore? That would be things that I would need to decide and overlook right there, right? To complete that small goal. That right there, you're utilizing what you have. You're not overstriving and you're hardcore focusing on something. It's not making your brain hurt. You're not putting too much on your own shoulders to where you can't support your own body weight. You're putting just enough to where you're working out. But you're working out your mind. You want to work out your mind gradually. That's why I still, as a 26-year-old man, 27 in 2 months, to this day, still learn and love to study. I love learning about things, man. I love reading through philosophies to help me understand a better pursued philosophy between other philosophies that I could describe for my own and tie conclusional ties within paradigm shifts to philosophies between life events to psychosis through psychedelics to basic philosophy. Like, There's building blocks that every single one of us have in life. We're all meant here to do something. It's up to you to discover that. It could be something great, man. But no, the greatest thing in life is leaving this earth better than you left it off. You don't have to contribute much. Smile. Hold the door open. Do one good deed a day for a week. And then reflect back on that week on how you felt. And don't record anything. Don't be that guy. Because then you're selling yourself short for honesty. And you're not being honest. You're basically being the devil at that point. Or bad, evil, right? I always go back and I tell people, if you have a hard time understanding, listen to Bob Marley and the Wailers. Their first album. By yourself in your room with nothing on, just your music, and just sit there and think. You may cry, you may be happy, you may feel a swirly mix of emotions, because you're going to understand what I'm saying is true. And if somebody like that had a bigger impact than Michael Jackson has on the world, everybody knows who Bob Marley is. There's not one person on this earth who really doesn't know. He did something amazing and great. That legacy is a legacy of positivity and good. He left this world better than he came into it. And what did he do for the rest of humanity because of his actions? He gave people an understanding and courage to be the lion. And it's okay for bad things to happen in your life and not expecting anything good to come out of it. You know, but knowing that there can be something good to come out of anything. That's why everything in life happens for a reason. It's up to you to listen to yourself and not the world around you. That's the biggest struggle within life entirely. That is the pursuit of happiness. That's what life is supposed to be about. Is that right there. Nothing else. Not supposed to be about going to space. But maybe we'll find love through other directions within the universe if we all get together and understand something specifically together as one. Not have a hive mind or some robot fucking AI shit. Like, come on, man. We have more understanding than the contextual layers and fibers between one giant redwood tree. And there's so many you can describe it to the atomic scale of the universe. Maybe even bigger. I'm fast in mainly all lessons except math. Math is a hard one too. Math is very fucking weird, and every year they implement a different increase to the standard of math. So, right now you guys are getting taught. So, for your mom, right? So, let's say you put your mom in your grade. In your mom's era, what you are getting taught, if she was in your grade, she's getting taught like somebody that's in their 8th year of college, right? That's our new age common form of teaching. That's the way it goes. So every year, math does get a little bit more twisted, a little bit more harder. People say that, oh, these algorithms work, these patterns work. Oh, you can do these 50 different things to get the same answer, but this one's the best. No, it's up for you to discover those things and tools and situations. You know what I mean? Everybody's good at math in their own way. You know? In your own way. Some people are calculus people, cannot touch algebra. Some people cannot touch algebra, but then or calculus, but then they could do some coding. You know what I mean? Or physics. Like, there's other roots in math that aren't that important, to be honest. We don't utilize math for 90% of what we learn in school unless you're going to seek a high career profile within life. But there are math equations that can help you out. Basic division, multiplying, PEMDAS. That helps you. Parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, blah, blah, blah. Started watching me in 2020, and I'm pretty sure and only missed a few streams. Pretty crazy stuff, if I say so myself. Yeah, dude. I'm pretty sure if you type with exclamation mark, watch time, or commands, the commands should be working again. I finally got my password situation all fucking figured out from Stream Elements. They said my plugin should be working, but I can go back on and, you know. Exactly, Kingy. That's exactly what I'm talking about, man. That's why schooling's flawed. Not the saying you shouldn't go to school or anything like that, because yeah, I still learn. I'm basically my own teacher. You know what I mean? Like, that's the way it goes. But if like a school's telling you and like kind of bullying every individual that are smart, you know, like you can have somebody that's like quote unquote mentally handicapped, put them in algebra, let them sit in the back of the class, and they're going to be able to do everything that the smartest people can, but not in the way that they're getting taught, and they're going to figure it out themselves. So if we're taught that's bad and you have a mental capability, who's to say people that don't have mental handicaps aren't smarter than normal people, because they genuinely are. And normal people, it's like this. Einstein said, I can't argue, or something along the lines of, I won't argue with somebody with a lower conscience. I can debate with somebody that has the consciousness that I can perceive, so we can come to an understanding between two brains and then make a new understanding. Are we kind of taught anything like that in this world? Fuck no. It's one way and one way only. But every year we change a curriculum, specifically within schooling and math. And every year the curriculum changes also with basis of history. History changes. When the shit that I know, my cousins are, and one's getting ready to go into high school, one's in 8th grade. The shit they're getting taught and the stuff that they tell me is humorous. They're getting taught the blind side of America, of the stupid, fictitious versions of everything. They didn't get taught about true racism. They didn't get taught about the real fucking Indian shit. They don't get taught about anything real that I was getting taught as a child. So curriculum's already changed. And once again, like I said, what did Hitler say? Put me in your school, your TV, or your media, and your religion. You will never know I'm controlling the world. I'm not saying Hitler's controlling it. We've had Hillary Clinton, we've had Obama, we've had George W. Bush all state that on one time or another on a presidential speech. Same thing he said. We live in a totalitarianism, neo-fascist, communistic, Nazistic world. All of us do. That's why everybody's so afraid of people woke, being awake, waking up. Even that's a joke term. Woke is a joke. If you say you're woke, you're not. If you know, you know. As simple as it goes. Because if you say you're woke, you don't know. Exactly. And, you know, okay, so curriculum change too within this last year. They teach sexuality to kids super fucking young. Way younger than what they were supposed to. And it's not just, oh, here, dudes, you guys got penises. Yeah, there's cum that comes out of it. You have hormones. Put on Old Spice. Here's your little deodorant kits. Make sure to brush your teeth and be all hygienic. Oh, it's okay to masturbate. You don't do it in public and other places. Blah, blah, blah. Do it in your privacy. Discretion. You know what it's all taught now? It's disgusting. Fucking disgusting. It makes children feel confused on who they even are. Why the fuck are you teaching a kid that he doesn't know about really what cum is? About why he feels like he should be a woman. What the fuck? And if you hear some of these teachers on their own regimes, teachers are fucking not. Them Nazis, holy shit. Them Nazi on the left, them Nazi on the right. That's why I believe the school curriculum like is a joke. It really is a joke. And okay, we have all these high exponentials of math. What the fuck are we utilizing with it? Why do you keep teaching all these kids all these high curriculated like algorithm bullshit that's going in a circle? It's not going in any in return saying, hey, you could become a master of physics to do this, and this with this degree of master of physics, we have these brand new things where you can build propulsion systems with anti-levitational gravity. You can build a photon cannon. Like, there's nothing like that in this world right now. Holy shit. So why is there the need to teach that? If kids and children are the future so much, why are we teaching them math that they're never going to use? Oh, that's right, because the world and society isn't adapted anymore. It's not evolving, it's degrading. Because that's the evolutionary point we're at. Degradation. That's why I call it degradation. An evolutionary point and period when society gets to a point to get into a 0.5 society or evolve back down to a borderline imp and be fearmongered and bullied, controlled for the rest of our life. Like how the medieval times were. With the Knights Templar and all that shit. Then again, that's why, like, right now, I don't have 100 viewers. That's why out of all the people that view the streams and shit that aren't subscribed, don't subscribe. People don't want to hear the truth because they can't accept it. And for those, if the world said, okay, here's the truth, do you know how many people aren't going to accept it? People will start going crazy. Tripper, can you stop biting your balls? Stop! Thank you. That's why I'm very comfortable with being the individual-sized streamer that I am. Too. I don't need to have a big outreach to target the world how I do in the domain regions that I do, because I've targeted places in Asia to here, to Norway, to UK, to Australia, to fucking literally, what's that? We had a couple people from Sicily, to France, everywhere. Everywhere. I've subscribers everywhere that's preaching the positive living movement to people. So I'm inspiring people in the places that I would never be able to reach. Because of how smart I am with my analysis and target domain region points, I can target places that need it the most spiritually. That's my goal. And then fuck, dude, if we can gain a level of viral exposure like how we used to have, at least on Twitch, back over here on YouTube, that'd even be more than plenty-some. So it would exponentially grow and grow and grow and grow and grow until we're at the size where we force the other creators to have no other option but either to do what I'm doing as well and be honest and out the people who are dirty pieces of shit that change gaming, or they're going to fall through with the brinks and they're going to die with gaming. And then gaming will evolve, and then all those people will be in the backgrounds. Oh, yeah, dude. To see, that's my issue with zombies now. It's all the same. I played that type of game for years, man. I don't care for it anymore. And then, like, any game where you can do that, there's massive exploits, dude. It's not fair. It's like when I would get... That's why I was having such a problem with doing world records a couple years ago. Still to this year. Anytime I do a world record, somebody sees shit. They're like, oh, I'm copying it. They do it. Or they're like, oh, he went to this round at this time. I'm going to be a bitch. I've almost gotten to wave fucking 8, or the highest wave I've ever gotten on zombies was 87, and we almost played for a fucking whole straight day, like whole 24 hours. It was insane. And that was on one of my 24-hour streams. You know, and then the next day, somebody got to wave 150 in 2 hours by exploiting the game and fucking it over. No one wants to watch my content when people go and fuck the game over. They would rather watch that shit. That's the content that sells. The content that seems too unrealistic. Like how I made the joke the other day. I put the feet cam thing over as the thumbnail. Do you know how many people I had immediately in the stream within the first 20 minutes? We had 48 people in the stream. And as soon as I said, I'm not playing with my feet, I'm doing this to prove a point, you guys are being clickbaited, and you guys are literally not allowing real YouTubers to grow. And if you are a YouTuber yourself and you're really trying to grow, you need to choose who you support, blah, blah, blah. Immediately, before I was done talking, we had like 13 people leave. By the end of my conversation, we had 6 people watching. A couple minutes later, back down to 2 viewers. My normal watchers and lurkers. One's a moderator that, like, always has my stream on because he works at a desk job, and he always is like letting me know, like, hey man, I seen this in your chat, like through Discord and shit, which I respect him. He likes to keep his name a little bit private because he is a bigger streamer. So it's like, you know, that's why I said desk job. Like it's hard. It's a hard way for gaming now. You can't pave your own path anymore. Everybody's following in a path you've paved and they copy you. So now your path is trying to outpave a path that you're paving, which is impossible. That's why all my Fortnite records got stolen. Same with my Apex records. And yeah, today I'm sure majority of those are probably have been beaten or can be beaten. But I still have never gotten the correct credit that I deserve. Why is this game not playable today? It would tell me if the servers were offline. Oh no, chat. What's your guys'
Go to work.
top favorite 2 games you guys loved seeing me play on the channel or have been playing? I'd actually really like to know. Guess breakthrough because the mode is fucking dead. If I have to open up my own Portal server today, this is gonna be stupid, dude. I'm gonna have to sit here for an hour and a half waiting for it to be full, or I'm gonna have to put bots in the lobby, and I don't want to do that. It's not fun when you play against AIs. And I'll make them hard. Really hard. So it's actually competitive. Against the computer, which is stupid because they're retarded robots just stand there. The only thing that you do that makes them any fucking more badass is they're basically one tap you at that point. It's like aimbot times 10. My glasses are hurting my eyes. But I got eye strain. And that's another thing too. People don't really think about Apex. It's probably your favorite. Yeah, back in the day, I strived so hard for Apex. That was the only competitive game out at that time. It's funny. I feel like the people who I can't say that. People that play COD, they'll get pissed. Hey, I played with you before, Conceited Druid. Love how small this community is, bud. Oh shit! I forgot. I gotta. Can you remind me, Kingy? I'll have a couple mods remind me. I need to make sure to start putting the merch link in every stream and highlighting the message because a lot of people never even realized I had merch, which is my fault because I don't push any of that shit hardcore. Pity. That's cool. Was it like a fucking sports day or some shit like that? That's fucking cool. We used to have like water days and shit like that where we would get to like throw water balloons at our principal and everybody would stand up in line. He'd be dodging like. Everybody would get one balloon though. We'd make the older ones got 3, so it was like, "What's up, bro? We're gonna get ya." It was. I had a lot of good memories in school. My generation of school was pretty heartfelt, and I was lucky with my school that I went to. Oh, fundraiser for that's fucking cool, dude. That's cool. I wish I had money on my on my accounts right now. I would literally like send you $100 for that, and like have like one of your teachers print out like a, you know, like the screenshot of the channel, have them print it on there, and be like, "Sincerity from the Positive Living Movement." At Kingy sponsored, you know, or some shit. Or your name, you know. I don't know what's going on with this game. I think it's dying today. I actually need to check my Teespring and see if anybody's had any problems with orders. Because obviously it's going to take a fucking minute and a half. Oh, no worries. I have to pin that one. Cause it's like a weird link that's directed to my channel. It tries to act like it's a sponsored link. Um. Um. Somebody bought the Bathhouse anime. They liked it. Oh, whoa. Is that the new ones for PlayStation Plus for next month, or like? Dude, what the fuck's going on with this game, bro? It's really starting to piss me off.
Come on, let's roll.
This game's really starting to piss me off. Well, those kids lied and they didn't buy merch like they said they did. They were just trying to be all fucking part of, I feel like. It's cool for them, but whatever. It's bad for me. Somebody got the Bathhouse anime t-shirt last month, though. Whoever that is, I hope you enjoyed it. Get $10 to buy Black Flag. Honestly, like, that's Assassin's Pirate game, right? Assassin's Creed Black Flag was one of my favorite Assassin's Creed just because the exploratorial was C. It's a different game. And there are pretty cool Easter eggs in it. Can we get in any fucking match today? I don't even give a fuck what it is, dude. Exit us, even. I don't want to have to play any other game right now. I don't want to have to play. I've been live for a fucking hour and X amount of minutes, and I haven't been able to play one match. Same here. That's my favorite thing. Get fucking spear harpoons and shit. Hey, that new pirate game that's coming out, bro. It's gonna be fucking badass. Skull and Bones. I don't know if it came out or if people have like early beta alpha access keys. I think those will be the only two games I'll play other than Battlefield and Apex for the rest of the year. I mean, I'm actually going to wait a little bit for that pirate game to come out just to see if like how many problems are in it. Because that's a very big scaled map for what it is. And I hate to say it, all the old games that were made have like been polished compared to fucking what they are now.
Enemies attempting to seize Alpha 1! Fucking piece of shit! Fucking bastard!
I seen something about that.
Turn around! Turn around! We're out of the fight!
I could use some assistance.
If we don't stop them, they'll take every sector. Our troops are engaging at Charlie 1. They have control of Sector Alpha.
Help me out here.
Update. Russian forces have sector control.
The only
Advantage
real
is
guy.
theirs.
Man, my eyes are fucking with me today. My one eye, man. My retina fell out of. There's one thing too, people don't understand. I've been streaming for so fucking long with the hours I've put in. My retina is almost completely detached from my eyeball. That's why I wear glasses. And in a couple months, I'm supposed to go get my eye looked at again to see if I need surgery. You know, I've damaged my body from streaming.
We've taken Sector Bravo.
Like, I have the vision of an 80-year-old man in my left eye. Fucking jackass.
Fuck it out!
Most sectors are now under our control.
Away we go. Reloading.
We're going after Bravo 2.
Stay down.
What's on the other side of that fucking wall? He got me with the...
Our forces control
That
most
gun's
sectors.
fucking like... Dude! It's so fucking dumb right now. You literally made... Bro, EA wants you to go to Orlando to do a playtest? Fucking dope. Do it, bro. I would, yeah, dude, definitely. I would definitely do that if I were you, dude.
Tango down! Hold on! Need ammo!
Troop fight, troop, they're paying a price. Keep it up.
Outgoing!
Hostiles are trying to seize one of our objectives.
Man, my left eye is fucking with me today.
Grenade! Hostile down!
Been pushed out of Bravo 2.
Why did I fucking lay down? I was running fast enough to slide, man.
Grenade out! Need a ranger deployed to my marker.
Message received. We've taken control of Sector Bravo. Most sectors are now under our control.
Everybody's using the shields, dude. This isn't even fun anymore.
They're making us pay every minute we're in this.
Up we go!
Objective locked. We'll need to retake it.
Placing explosive!
Russian forces captured an objective.
I have no comment to say anymore.
They're attacking one of our objectives.
Gotcha!
How is he not fucking getting anything done with them, but he's murdering with the same shit?
I need you on your feet.
Damn. Damn, man. Oh well. Everything happens for a reason,
Help
dude.
you.
It's like my streaming eyeball. Maybe I'll just give up streaming when my eyeball falls out.
Allies engaging at Charlie 1.
Or be the first streamer to get a Tesla eyeball. shoot, you fucking shielded up pussy.
Enemy neutralized. Reloading, cover me. Tossing grenade. Let's get going.
Our forces control.
Oh! What the fuck? That has never happened to me in this game.
One of our objectives is under attack.
They took Sector Charlie.
Placing explosive.
We whittled them down to half strength. Most sectors are now under our control.
I'm gonna fucking freak
Enemies
out,
attacking
dude.
Bravo 2.
This game's not even fun anymore. AIs and assholes. Cronus players. All you're playing against. AIs, assholes, Cronus players. And bots. Can't forget about bots.
Got one. Reloading now. Grapple, fire! Ah, got one! Explosive ready! Explosives ready!
Fuck! The BSBM is like the AS Ball from other video games. That's just a real version of it. But the BSBM is a Russian's lightweight compact sniper rifle. I guess considered a marksman now, actually. Has integrated automatic sensor, or the barrels are suppressed.
An objective is under attack.
Why won't it let me fucking do it now, dude?
Grenade out, take cover!
You motherfucking punk ass bitch stole my fucking kills once? Fuck you, dude. You're a little fucking bitch. And I played against you in this game so many times before. You're a little camper, bro. You're a garbage fucking Battlefield player. Get your dick out your butt. You don't res anybody. You don't do shit. I played against you so many fucking times and with you on my team. I don't know why this game keeps matching me up with the same fucking people 24/7, man. No one in this game knows what the fuck they're doing anymore. This isn't bad. It's not fucking Call of Duty. Holy shit.
Sector Alpha under
You're gonna sit in the fucking corner and be a pussy. Go back to the other game where you're rewarded. Oh, sorry, you're gonna get killed by Cronus players and fucking anti-announcing wall hack players, huh?
Sectors.
So fucking asinine. Holy shit, man. It's like if Davy Crockett started to do fucking meth. The fuck?
Just lost
You know why you don't get better in the games? Because you play the same in every fucking game. Fucking dickless fucking fascists.
Lost an objective to the enemy.
Fuck you. What the fuck are you doing, you dumb fucking stroke?
Bravo 1 is under attack. Hostile attacking objective Bravo 1.
These AIs are pathetic, dude. This game's such a joke. It really is. It's not even... It's not Battlefield anymore. I hate how people act so fake in this game. Oh man, that was a great shot. It was an AI. Aimbot snapped onto me when I was laying down. Before I even peeked, I got shot in the fucking head. I would expect that of a PC player, not a fucking console robot.
We just took Sector Alpha. Wait, get inside.
Get him, runts. Don't be a camper. Don't be a pussy. Now's the time to shine. The fuck? You know what? That's what you get. That's what you deserve. That's what you deserve, you fucking little camper.
Allied troops attacking Bravo 2.
Fucker!
In full control
Fuck you,
of Sector
bitch!
Gov.
An AI, dude! An AI! Good shit, man. My highest... I don't even want to talk about my farthest shot in that game. Too many of them. Too many to even say which one's my highest. I don't even know. Thousands. Whichever one was the coolest looking, I guess. That's one thing I hate,
Russian
too.
forces have hit Bravo 1.
Battlefield, the only reason why it's at the state of it is, and every time I say this, everybody that's watching is like, oh, dude, you're right, you're right. Oh, yeah! So over with my career. 8 years for what? Be playing against side campers and people who don't know how to play games. For me to never get the proper recognition I deserve. From all the countless fucking shit I've done and completed in every game. All the countless world records I've completed. All the giant hosts and everything that's happened to my channel. People telling me to kill myself for a fucking year. I mean, like, come on, man. And break through that. Fucking gay.
Allied troops attacking Bravo 2. Keep holding those sectors. Enemy struggling. Hostiles are trying to seize one of our objectives. They're down to the last of their attack force. Allied forces are taking Sector Bravo. Every sector is under our control.
There's scum going against bots with a fucking riot shield.
Package ready. Call if you need support.
Garbage.
Russians are retreating.
40 and 11, and that was bad. That was bad. 40 and 11. Holy shit. That was terrible. Most of your average streamers would be like, ah, that was such a good fucking game, baby. Oh my god, baby. Ah. And AI had the most revives? Wow. Hey, runts. Get better. Okay, so how many hours did it take to get one match in? I know, my internet's being shit too. 2 hours? Bet. That's a joke. Hey, Battlefield, you gonna give me 2 hours of my time?
Who's ready for some action?
Can I get that like time back with my money and soul, please? I mean, if I'm gonna melt my retina off my fucking eyeball, I at least need to know like there's a reward for the game. One, I bet. Honestly, chat? Yeah, you guys want me to be super crazy honest with you for a second? It's the last of my wax. Okay. The last of the waxy paxy. Yeah, bad eyes too. You've gotten some classes that have yellow weird film on it and it starts bright lights affecting your eyes and that. Yeah, honestly, bro. That's why, like, that's why I preach to kids so much about gaming and shit and where gaming's going, and if the direction of gaming was changing, I'd be saying the complete opposite. You know what I mean? That's why I don't like to feed kids with false advice. You know, like, look at all the pros and cons that I've had. I don't have too many pros about it, except having a great community and me helping people not commit suicide without even realizing I did it until they've reached out and all this crazy shit. You know what I mean? That's what matters to me. and the outreach that I have for my channel, that I can actually like inspire people to continue in an incentivized, appropriate way to feed positivity and love and enjoyment to yourself and the people around you. Maybe with that random good deed of the day type shit, man. Like that's why I'm here. You know, I gotta let my dog out real quick. I'll be right back. I know, buddy. You need to go potty. 1 second. Alright. Alright. Man. That's weird, bro. That's kind of like, that's very intriguingly interesting, honestly, because I wonder why the blue, I wonder if it's blue, the blue tinting, or because you have blue eyes, I wonder if the blue light implementation from like artificial light hurts your eyes even further. I mean, because that would make sense. But I wouldn't see them why they're saying like, oh, it's a weird shave. He could honestly not be that knowledgeable about his job. You know what I mean? Or he just like, I don't know, dude. Optometrists are weird. I have hazel eyes. My eyes change from blue to green. Between like a blue and green, depending like my moods and shit. Like, when I'm very genuinely happy and I'm excited, I have blue eyes. When I'm feeling normal alert, I have, like, green. When I'm feeling, like, an excited, like, normal alert, kind of, like, I don't know, potentially, like, you could piss me off and I'll fuck you up, my eyes are, like, really hazel at that point. You had rugby? Oh, fuck them. That could just be from school pressure and a bunch of other things, too. They didn't, like, say, like, oh, hey, maybe get a brain scan or anything, just in case. Because if they didn't recommend, obviously they didn't see anything to be worrying about. Don't, like, I don't want you to, like, fucking, like, start, like, fear-mongering yourself or anything like that. By any means, I'm only saying this because medical knowledge that I have and stuff like that for being in the medical field and whatnot. If they did have you go and get a brain scan, they could have seen something that could have been protruding with your eyes. But it could be normal, dude. It could be genetics or ethnics. You know what I mean? Whatever your ethnicity and all this shit, blah, 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 blah. One green, whoa, that's cool. But yeah, like I had a really good doctor. And he didn't want radiation through my head and stuff at a young stage and whatnot too, because for those that are seeing me grind up weed right now, yes, I'm smoking. I have syncope. I can have seizures at random, and if I ever have a seizure again in my life, my license gets taken away, and so do my driving privileges. So marijuana is the only thing, or cannabis, is the only thing with the proper alkaloid receptors in there to have my syncope handled, whatever, if it's my neurons or if it's neural synapses between my brain patterns, meaning my brain's energy is moving faster than my body really wants it to, firing an over amount of synapses, which would be similar, close to like an ADHD people would state, but it's not ADHD by any means. It's neural synapses, meaning that I can either be thinking way too fast and the words will come exactly out of my mouth, or it will be the complete opposite. But in that perspective, like, there's no identifying that separate. So I don't have like a, like a brain disorder necessarily. I have a neurological order. So with the matter that's in your brain, you have white matter and gray matter. And the gray matter actually is kind of bad for your brain. And, it clogs your neural pathways and stuff. So the strains I smoke are the highest within the THC9 delta receptors and stuff like that, with what has to do with your neural pathways. And I've been like, back in the day, I could have had a script. I didn't want that on my label, and people look at me like, oh, you're a pothead. No, dude, like, I have real problems. And the medicine and shit like that for seizures and stuff are fucking so expensive, and they don't work. And I only had these I've had a couple incidents when I was a child, but there was a long time without me having incidents. So, with the heat a couple years ago, for those who don't know the story, I blistered my forehead from working, blah, 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 blah. I was forced labored and stuff. I fucking almost died. I passed, I was vomiting straight bile. Like, I literally was seeing angels and shit, and like, I was dying. I could feel my heart not beating and stuff, and like, beating again, and I was like, standing up, like, I was freaking out. Like, I was, like, my body was shutting down. You know what I mean? Then after that, like, I've really have been hardcore on my health about it, and I really feel like if I stop smoking weed, with the molecular synapses that I've developed against my irregular synapses, I would go into a hardcore fucking seizure, and I may go into a coma. Because the last time I had a seizure, I literally felt like I was dying, and there was music in the background, and it was like a simple song. Forgot it was. Snoop Dogg, Wiz Khalifa, and Burner. And the more I paid attention to the song, the farther I kept falling into like this pit, and I felt like I was falling. And I was falling forever. And it felt like a couple hours. And then once I realized the music's trying to bring me back, I snapped out of it. Almost like Stranger Things. And like, I didn't know who I was for a minute. I didn't know where I was. Nothing. And I was so mad and angry because I knew what was happening, and I knew I was dying. And I was like, why is this happening to me? I have a lot of things that I've went through in life that I don't share. And the times I do share it, it's for like whatever reason in the world. Somebody needs to hear it. Maybe they don't. Maybe I just need to say it, but that's the reason why I consume cannabis. And it doesn't affect my gameplay at all. The only weed legal here is in liquid form, and it's THC and CBD. Yeah, the THC is straight tetrahydrocannabinoids. That's your normal, but like the trichomes on weed that you can. Oh, that one's completely, like, almost empty. All those, they're like circle balls on weed, right? Right. There's calyx and the stillets, and then the tops of those are the heads of the trichomes, which is THC. Those heads are the ones that give you the actual euphoria effect, whatever. CBD is completely cannabinoid. There's no tetrahydra. It's just cannabinoid. So that means there's no alleviated compound to get you any way of feeling any way towards anxiety, anything. Like, you're not like stoned by any means. It's the medical effects of it. So within CBD too, they can also help, like certain neurological disorders and other shit like that, as like, neuralgia, syncope. I could go on and on. The list is long. Eating disorders, whichever. But the elements with where we are in today with present science and technology and stuff, we do have a large fluctuation of false THC products and stuff like that too. So that's always something to be very aware of. Do your research. Like, if you see something at a store and you keep seeing it and you keep seeing it and keep seeing it, and you get it and you're like, ugh, it's not what it is, probably. You know what I mean? So, give it, like, Oh, yeah, dude. Remember my dog, Deja? I don't know if you guys remember her. Passed away about 2 years ago. per her last year, I had a 75% CBD, 25% THC. I would spend about $100 every month, or $150 every month for 2 bottles, and it helped her so dramatically before we had to put her down. So there's a lot of medical ailments that come from it. You know, I'm a medicinal person, and I'm a connoisseur. I love smoking weed, don't get me wrong, but I don't like. It's not, I'm dependent on it. I use it as like my spirituality and my medicine, purely on that. Not to be cool, not to be a trend. Like, if I wanted to, I could put like fucking bong hits for days, bong hits for days, bong hits for days, and have my camera looking at all my bongs and dab rigs. Like, I have a huge fucking bag of weed just chilling right there. Huge bag of weed. Yeah, nobody wants to try to come get it from me, trust me. You're gonna lose some hands. And my doors, I have cameras and everything. I'll know. Anyways, but yeah, like, I could be that guy and be like, oh, fucking, I'm gonna sink a bong hit for X amount of donos. I'm not that guy. You know what I mean? It kind of obviously goes to show. And if you guys really look back through all of my channel videos, you'll never see I've never been an over advocate for pot, because I don't want to sell the delusion to kids, because I have my own reason why I consume it. And I've honestly known people that are stupid to begin with, and their mentality, they think pot's like, nah, so they just start acting fucking retarded. That's people's mentality already. Weed doesn't make you stupid. They were already fucking stupid. You get me? Be right back. Let my dog in now. Boom. Oh, what the fuck? Your next door neighbor poisoned your dog, and you got back. Your dog was foaming, had a seizure, and stopped. Took her to a vet. Doctor said she didn't poison. What happened to your neighbor? You guys take her to court? I had that happen to me when I was younger too, and I had to deal with it, and that's a memory that will stick with me forever. I watched my dog shit and throw up blood all over. There's nothing I could do, nothing I could have done about it. I was up from like 3 until 7, then I had to go to school. And it was from a fucking piece of shit that was a dog control person, didn't like my dog, fed him rat poisoning. That's why I hate cops. You know, cops level of the day and age, I've talked about it with a lot of people, military vets included in some shit. The way we have now with cops and everything, they don't enforce shit. They're not like military, they're nothing. They're neo-fascist Nazi regimists. Now, Nazi regime maybe doesn't follow Nazi regime, or maybe it does. Who fucking knows? But the fact that they're a Nazi regimist means one of two things. Their belief is not in their power, or their belief is in their power. And they do not like to do their job. Period. They don't care. But do you know what they do care? They care when you get pissed off for you to go and do the job that you know needed to be done. Now, why is the whole world trying to put us in that state of turmoil and ceremony when they know that we're eventually all going to get up as one and rise together? That's why, bro. It's shitty. Damn, dude, that's terrible, man. I have some fucked up memories too when I was younger. I think the most fucked up thing I've ever seen that's lived with me was, I don't even know how old I was. I was young, dude, probably like 5, 6, 7. It was when my dad was like around-ish. He was always a piece of shit. He was never there. But he had one of his cousins over, and I had a puppy, and we had like 2 other puppies that we were giving away. And it was my first puppy. Well, my puppy was outside with the adults and stuff, and they were all talking. And I'm watching through the window. watching my puppy being a happy, excited kid. Then all of a sudden, the cousin, whatever, gets in their car, starts backing up as the adults are walking away. They see me on the window banging, screaming, crying. And they all start running over. And I was pointing. No one's seen what was happening. I watched my dog's head get ran over as a child. That's why when I try to explain to you guys, there's a lot of good in life, you know, and everybody goes through their own shit. Yeah, maybe you can't live in my shoes. Maybe I can't live in your shoes. But our shoes aren't comparable towards each other. You know, they're just goes with human compassion. We can only be compassionate for what other humans have went through. And without that compassion, we have no moralization. People don't have morals. You know. That's why I advocate so much shit on my channel, chat. You know, there's a reason for every story. Oh shit. Fucking gotta love when you unplug your headset. There's a reason why my dog's collar and her sweater's on the back of my chair and will never go anywhere else. And I don't care that's pink. That was my baby. That was my best friend. And that's the only thing I'll ever remember her from. That was a dog that was there with me when I was with breakups. When I've tried to commit suicide. When I've cried and, you know, it doesn't matter. That was my best friend. Going adventuring, exploring when I've got my car. Trying to find myself. She was my kid. She was always with me. You know, there's... Thanks, man. I appreciate that. You know, without human compassion, we really don't have anything in this world, I guess is what I'm really trying to get up at. Because, you know, that's the biggest thing we're lacking in this world right now. And if we failed to ignore the standards between people doing that shit, that's up to everybody. That's everybody's fault. But if it's something that we all can fix, that's something measurable. And it will just take time before it's completely measured out. You know what I mean? Most people don't like to accept it. Man, that one was that was a dry bong hit, dude. Damn, man, that sucks. It's always nice to have mementos, man. Even if it's a picture. It's a big loogie. That was gross. I pulled the booger out. Maybe like that little feeling in your stomach, right? Okay, assist with the crossbow and vehicles blown up with other vehicles. I guess let's try this one again, since that's the only one everybody seems to apparently be playing on. I need to take one more dab, just because. Safety first. Oh, I've got a couple comments on my tooth. It's not rotten, dude. It's a fucking fake cap, okay? I gotta go get a full root canal, and I don't have $3,000 to go and get that done and get the veneer implanted in my mouth. So deal with it. Yeah. I hate to say it too. You know the most common thing with animals dying? It's from other homeowners putting poison out there to kill rats and shit. And cats actually die a lot because of that shit. Or small rodents that are infectious with diseases and stuff, dude. It's really terrible, man. You would think that they would make stuff to kill other animals humanely without, like, you know, a loved one animal dying. It's like with gopher fucking spikes. If you put phosphate gopher spikes in the ground and that gopher dies and a dog digs it up and eats it, it's gonna die. You know what I mean? Don't smoke me out, bro. I'm already smoking.
The Russians have sector Charlie.
Rude.
Our forces control most sectors.
Oh man, I thought I had that so smooth.
We've secured Bravo 3. Bravo 1 under assault by Allied forces.
Look at it, my dude's bald. Once you got a hedgehog that was fat, in your backyard, and the next one was dead. Yeah, dude. That's one bad thing about countries, man. They teach you about war and all the like. Don't get me wrong. You need to know about the Crusades, the empires, and the times where all the times repeat history the same. And that's the biggest key on history. History repeats itself. So if history is so fucking repetitive, why don't we not allow it to repeat? That's why I feel like history is used. And then you know where you come from and what nations have
Our
done
troops
fucked
are
up
moving on Bravo 2.
to fuck over other nations, etc.
Supply packets ready to drop.
What the fuck was happening?
They have control of sector Alpha.
I'm not mad. That was just like... The bot should have ran me over, but I couldn't fucking move. I need that gunner, bro. If you're gonna fly, I got you,
Attacking
dude.
Bravo 2.
Joel, just trust me. I got the fucking aim. You just gotta get the distance for me, okay? Alright, dude. What are you doing? Can you fly it, bro? What are you doing, bro? I can't really do too much of shit if you... What the fuck are you doing, Joel?
Tango! How are we faring so far? Russians sweeping the map. Can't let this progress.
Our troops have lost Bravo 1.
We are engaging at Bravo 1. We have secured Sector Alpha.
I get that. No way! Whoa, 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 what? Really? Does that mean you can't? Well, you should still be able to type in the chat no matter what because you're a moderator.
Most sectors are now under our control.
Okay. That's fucked though. I was like, are you gonna talk again? Because if not, that means fuck. My bad. Okay, you know what we're just gonna do?
Oof! Tango down!
Yeah, don't worry about them, okay? Don't worry about them. So, bitches in the internet! Here, let's get it!
Take your sector out.
Yeah! Oh, that's fucked, dude. I'm sorry. That's shitty. That's stupid, bro. I might as well sign up for a 30-day free trial of Spotify.
Bravo 3 has been lost.
We've got troops going for Bravo 1. Allied forces have spent substantial resources.
Good shit, buddy. Get that. Let's get over that tank. Get over that tank.
Incoming fire!
Sector Bravo is in enemy hands.
We almost got it, dude. We almost got it.
To drop.
He's one tap. Flap a little bit higher, dude. A little higher. No! Just fuck! Frank, what are you doing?
Allies moving on Alpha 1.
I would recommend emailing YouTube just in case. Frank? That's what I'm calling you now. FR34KB34ST247? Frank? It's your new name. Because you just died like a Frank. God damn it. Alright, Miller Lite, let's go.
Need a ranger at my marker!
We got it.
We killed each other? Me and Cree killed each other. We traded. We fucking traded. Oh, really, huh? Hey, Joel. You wanna be a team player, buddy? Nah, you
Sector
not.
Alpha secure.
You running away. Says
Bravo 1
every
under
medic.
assault by Allied forces. Our forces control most sectors. They're a long way from surrender, but they're wounded.
How are these AIs so fucking hardcore, bro? Good shit. You can always try your YouTube offline playlist and see if that will work too. Man, I miss having music in the streams, dude. It's the only thing I liked about Twitch, because it didn't matter.
Rally on my marker! Dropping an explosive!
hostile forces at Charlie 1.
Oh, it did? Maybe that's where I'm feeling like everything's gonna end in my career. Some crazy magnetic
Objective is no
geo-anomaly
longer
energy.
secure.
Dude, yeah. I feel like solar flares already hit before they detect
The
it.
enemy controls Sector Alpha.
We don't know how fast time works. It's a bystander.
Allies moving on Alpha 1. The Russians have Sector Charlie. Beginning attack on Alpha 1. Incoming from the right.
Somebody's running behind us. I told you guys. You guys aren't fucking doing anything, man. Holy shit. 18, 19, 20th. 8 minutes. Oh, yeah. I can see the estimation between it. But
Still
now,
holding
the
out.
biggest
We're
thing from the
half
James
strength.
Webb telescope is if they can
Russians have
find the edge
Sector
of the
Alpha.
universe, it proves two things. We're basically in a simulation of some sort because the scaled variations between the physics we already have presented would either cross out with each other or it would prove another philosophy, which would have different tides of kind of like an outcome, which could be good or bad. Which could, like, theoretically also prove that we're in multiple dimensional universes that have a theory paradigm shift to it that could be literally simulated close to the multiverse. Because that means there's a dimensional version of you out there, which at the same exact time, that means there's other versions that they've already entered Earth, controlled it, all this other crazy various outcomes. So then it will come into the true
Sector
nature
Bravo
of
is
why
ours.
we have CERNs and all of these geomagnetic anomalies happening natural within various places across all the world, aka like
Just
the
lost an objective.
Aztecs, pyramids, all that shit, blah 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 blah. And then the genetic anomalies, so it'd also have to put out truly basis on the technology we really have. We would put pressure for it. We would know exactly what we have, which is already proven that we have, because that's the agent's text. And yeah, we would really kind of know what's up. And then people would either go in mass panic or start freaking the fuck out
One of our
too,
objectives
because
is under attack.
motherfuckers, it would disprove a lot of religions and or prove religions entirely at the same time. We don't know it what could be on the insides. It could be heaven for all we know. Or it could be a fucking hell. Or it could be nothing. Or it could be stars. Or it could be diamonds. Or it could be a wall. Who fucking knows? Or, theoretically, if any of that is actually
An
even true,
objective is no
that
longer
is
secure.
ironically fitted for the perfect timing for all the other shit that's happening in the world as far as UFO releases and all these technologies. We've been working with the government, yada, yada, yada. If you don't look it up, there's all the information out. You can look it up on the irsgov.com or the govwebsite.com. Go to open files, and it'll tell you classified aliens, blah, 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 Gateway Project, all this shit, Philadelphia. So there's all these things about mind control, manipulation, use of understanding you can get out of
One
your
of our
body,
objectives is under
oversee
attack.
other places with being in one spot without using technology. You like see it with your mind, yada yada yada. All this shit and principles would be also proven true, meaning that we could be living in a one temple dystopia if we do live in a firma or some weird reality or other contextual things. It would prove potentially 3 to 4 things. Or out of those possibilities, it would prove maybe 1 or 2 of them. So that would be like the biggest upcoming awakening knowledge that would shock anybody to their core if they weren't quote unquote ready, right? So isn't it a perfect distraction to have a James Webb telescope with that theory out there right now, and everybody's paying attention to space right now and all this crazy shit, but why aren't we paying attention to all this information about UFOs and all this technology? And we have, if you look up on Wikipedia, patents for anti-gravitational devices or geomagnetic levitation devices that also include antimatter and stuff like that, you'll see it's all bought through everybody's governments. All of our governments own all of these patents for it. And free electricity. If you look up the patent for Nikola Tesla's electric shit, any self-sustaining electric system, that's why you're sued and hunted by the governments, because they already own all the patents. They already have all this technology. So, there's 2 situations that are happening right now being played in front of our eyes. I also feel like with the HARPA machines that they have also admitted that they can control the weather with in certain locations and produce heavier rains in places that help crops and all this other shit. And they did it back in the day on accident with putting heavy metals in the air that were making swamps and swampoons back in Nam and shit. That's how they won the war, because it was never naturally that wet ever. And it was only like that when we were in the war. That's because we had atomic magnetic fucking shit in the atmosphere that did that. So all this is proven. Oh shit, thank you. Yeah, I lost train of thought. So yeah, with all that being going on, it's kind of ironic with the telescope being in place, CERN happening again, they finding all these new physics, but the physics aren't being shown and publicized as much as everything else. And so with everybody talking about with the government and leaked documents that they've allegedly admitted to on Congress live the last fucking 3 weeks, they've all had meetings about it, but nobody watches the meetings. Nobody watches it off YouTube. There's like 100,000 views on it. But all this James Webb telescope and everything else has millions of views right now. There's a reason for it. It's a distraction. Yeah, chat, I'm talking to my mom real quick.
They're down to half strength. Our forces are almost defeated. All forces withdraw. We can't win this one.
make new Puffcos and stuff, they've dropped the, you know what I mean, new version. Because they usually go around $500 to $700, the brand new ones. Love you. That was Tripper's fault, but yeah. Caspian Buddha. I love this map, dude. Old school is fucking the best. Wish they had a couple Battlefield 5 maps in here. Like the fucking Rush to the Sword, the Okinawa one. Okay, buddy.
They have control of Echo Sector.
Can't get me. Not gonna let ya.
Stop the U.S. forces from conquering every sector.
Ow!
Fuck it out!
Oh shit, motherfucker! Motherfucker actually almost got me! I was not expecting that. I'm not gonna go down, dude. Especially without a fight.
Echo objectives captured. Sector secure. American forces at Echo 1.
Stop the U.S. forces from conquering every sector. You can deliver the support package on your request.
They fully occupy Charlie Sector.
Shit!
Our troops are assaulting Bravo 1.
How the fuck did he get his health back so
Bravo
fucking
sector
quick?
now belongs to us.
It's fucking dumb, bro.
We control most sectors on the battlefield.
What's the status of our forces? U.S. forces have the edge. We'll need to secure more objectives quickly.
Go figure. And I'm 0 and 2 assists. That's so fucking gay. Oh. That's weird. Trippy. Gonna get me? No. Medics are garbage. Yeah, I thought in the, not the newest, but like the second to newest, I thought they ended the series. I thought Ezios and his chain got killed and that one guy was gonna take over and use all the shit for his own shit. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. I thought the franchise was done. Because I know they were taking out, like, a lot of shit for, like, fucking... the Illuminati stuff, and it was supposed to be ending. Like, essentially, it was... like, they exposed the Knights Templar and shit through those games. They exposed some very old, sacred shit. So, like, when you played through every single one of them, you understood the storyline in a different manner than just being, like, a casual player. So, like, they really ended the storyline. They summed up everything. They kind of said what the Templars' goal was and everything. So, like, if they did make a deal with it, I would be kind of very curious as to where the storyline is happening. Because they can't go really any predominant into the past. They already did that with Origins, with the fucking Pharaoh Empire and shit, talking about like some massive knowledge in that one too. Forgot what person I was using. God damn it.
Hostiles attacking Bravo 1.
God damn it, you killed me before I could even fucking get my shot off all the way. Stalking Shasta? That's a fucking... I don't like that. Pepsi... what?
The resources have been expended.
Move out there to my marker.
Oh my god! Why is... What? Oh, I forgot. I need to use the fucking... That dude reminded me. No snapping right now. Forgot I need to use the fucking stupid crossbow. Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Bravo sector has fallen to U.S. forces.
Stop the U.S. forces from conquering every sector.
What? Dude, this expo's so fucking stupid with the science, man. This game doesn't feel right anymore, man. I just don't know what's wrong with it. At this point, I think the game's, like, done. I think it really is close to being, like, over. It's just...
Objective lost. We'll need to recapture it.
It's fucking annoying.
They have secured Echo sector. Steady. Resources at 50%.
Armored vehicle requested at my mark.
Copy that. Vehicle incoming.
U.S. forces have captured Delta sector.
It really is. It's funny how they can make so many good games that are just like phenomenal back in the day, and then they decide to make games that are
Beginning siege on
look
Charlie
shittier and crappier than fucking the original ones.
They've captured Bravo sector.
Actually, cancel that.
Main gun, reloading! Weapon is loading! Vehicle reloading!
Marker set. Move your feet.
Echo sector is now secure. Echo 1 is under attack.
We control most sectors on the battlefield. Drop support package. 40 degrees. Around 60 meters from position.
Lock system! Alpha sector.
Stop the U.S. forces from conquering every sector.
I got killed by a recoilless and like, holy shit. Thank you, you don't have to do that. Tripper go!
We control most sectors on the battlefield.
Fucking run into you because you look like a dipshit.
We have lost control of Charlie 1.
They've captured all of Charlie sector.
Stop the U.S. forces from conquering every sector. Hostile activity at one of our objectives.
Support zone available.
Fucking piece of shit!
How did that even happen? I'm using fucking heavier rounds in them, man.
Shit!
So fucking gay. This game's getting so fucking stupid, dude. Look, why?
The American forces are nearly
I
defeated.
don't know what's the point of that.
We have secured Alpha sector.
One of our objectives is under attack. We control most sectors on the battlefield.
Nearly every sector is under our control. Good work. Every sector is secure. I'm glad they listened. This battle is won. No, Pat, we owe you a debt.
Wow. I know, right? It's such as assassin code. I barely ever drink Pepsi. Mm-hmm. I've gotten lost in that game so much, dude. Such a good game. I don't know what I did, but I accidentally skipped all your snaps, and now I can't replay it.
Time to go to work.
Damn, bro. I really don't have the money for that, to be honest, man. I gotta make sure I can pay bills first this month. I gotta make sure my Twitch check comes on time. See with my AdSense from YouTube. And tomorrow I need to go. Good new idea. So I can go and collect some unemployment. And have enough money to sue my boss. Or prior employer. Woo! Pepsi and a chicken sandwich sometimes is just pretty dank, dude. Yeah. I hate to say it, dude. And then I'd have to transfer some money on PayPal or something. But I actually need to check my PayPal. Because I had $30 on there from when somebody bought the shirt. So that's how much I make off a $6 shirt, because printing, shipping, labeling, I design and do all the other shit. My connect, you know. I love my merchandise guy, man. Like, the only bad problem is, like, when we get orders, dude. Because the way the economy is right now and shit.
Oh, I climbed Everest. It's been all
it's
downhill
hard to
from
get
there.
them when we need them.
You get it?
And then I'll have them when I have them. And then, yeah, we go back and forth, game. You know what I
This
mean?
Allied agricultural research facility in Egypt is vital to global food production.
I do love the
The U.S. plans to strong-arm the local government into handing over control to them.
Fucking
we
bitchy.
cannot allow this.
They're entertaining. They did a really well job with that game. This is my sandwich. Back the fuck up, doggy. It's funny. So highbrow. I played with that kid and against him multiple times. Fucking sucks. And he's a camper. But he's probably like, well, at least I've killed you. Yeah, like 3 times. How many times have I killed you? A couple hundred? Oh.
We control most sectors on the battlefield. American troops have secured our objective. Hostile engagement confirmed.
Now, no pass. Interesting.
Ready to make a support drop at your request. We are attacking Alpha 2.
We have captured all of Echo Sector.
This is it!
Taking fire! Left side! They control all of Bravo Sector.
Taking fire, right side! Taking fire! Get out!
Dude, why is it not letting me switch my fucking shit? So fucking asinine. This game's so fucking broke. This game makes me want to drink. There's no way I can fucking handle it. Fucking assholes. Fuck that is. That was hard. That's a fucking game.
Alpha 1 has been attacked by US forces. We have occupied an objective. We are
Oh,
holding
they
Alpha
sneaking?
Sector.
Surprising.
What's the
Charge is
status
ready.
of our forces? US forces need a beachhead to secure ground, but we've kept them on the run.
Trick deal, you thought I was a bot, but I'm not. Ah.
The enemy has captured Delta Sector.
Stop the
Yeah,
US
dude, the
forces
combat
from
system in
conquering
that is
every
fucking
sector.
phenomenal. So intrusively, like, it's just well designed, man. I've never really complained about that game. Except that there should be some, like, giant sea monsters. Which I'm pretty positive there are. I just never found them.
Need a ranger deployed to my marker.
Copy, task force. Our tactics are showing some success. Enemy forces are growing weaker.
Enemy neutralized. Let's climb!
Our troops are attacking Delta 1.
Second.
U.S. forces now control Charlie sector.
Target down.
Shoot him in his PP.
Stop the U.S. forces from conquering every sector.
Thanks, dude.
Hold on! Need ammo!
Delta 5 is under siege.
I'm not gonna do that to you, dude. Don't worry, I'm not a dick.
I'll get you.
I'm making sure I wasn't gonna get yoinked from the corner. Come on. I know the first thing that went through your head, Cruz, you're probably like, you piece of shit. I'm gonna res you, but you're not gonna res me.
Stop the U.S. forces from conquering every sector.
Support package available.
I just rubber banded. What the fuck?
They've captured Bravo sector. Objective captured and secure. Beginning siege on Echo 2.
Tango down!
Calendar's done. What's up, Cruz?
You've taken Echo 2. We have full control of Echo sector.
New plan!
Parkour! 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 Parkour!
Revolving resources.
Ah,
but
shit.
we're not in danger yet.
Grenade! Away we go! Got one!
Our troops have captured Charlie sector. U.S. forces attacking one of our objectives.
We control most sectors on the battlefield.
Grenade going out!
So on Black Flag, that's a cool game mode. Not gonna ruin the storyline, but you'll see in the beginning process for the first couple like clips of where your position is in the game. It's a really cool one. I really enjoyed that. It's a different perspective for it. That's why I said I'm really curious to see what new game would be like. It's like the Matrix. One second. Roger, roger, dude. No worries.
The enemy
I
is
got
at
this new
50%
kind of
strength.
Elfire. It's called Rainbow Candy. Tastes like fucking, you know, like those like those candy runs where they look like bananas and like oranges and shit. Tastes like you just ate a handful of those motherfuckers and you're all crunching them. Delicious. And it's weird, bro. It took me an hour this morning to be able to play one fucking match in Battlefield because I don't know what's going on with the game or the servers or what the fuck was the issue. But bruh, and it took me an hour. Any game mode. I think I'm gonna have to start opening up my own Portal server soon. And feature just the game modes I want to play. I think that's what we're gonna do, chat.
Joey 1 is under attack. Stop the U.S. forces from conquering every sector.
Dude, no way. That's fucking bitchin'. And that is the multiverse. And Chris, to let you know, I'm on episode 4, season 2 of Nigga Blinders, and holy shit, mate, it gone blomsy righteous on me. Fucking sick. For those that have not watched it, I recommend. So far, whopping binge. It's hard not binge watching it. What's good, Fancy Gaming TV? Welcome back to the stream. It is me. Yeah, one and only. Old school 2-time back-to-back fucking Battlefield bullshit. Hey, you. Okay. Alright, now. Alright, chat, you guys got a challenge for me? That's what we need to do. You guys, we just need to have some challenges right now. First challenge, I'm gonna start. Kills only. A driving him over. Peaky Blinders? Fuck yeah, bud. I love it. I love it. That's what I would have done if I was in that era, bro. Oh my god.
We control most sectors on the battlefield.
Bravo sector fully secure.
Woo! I'm gonna get you. Skirt! Whoa. Oh, what the fuck was that? Ah, motherfucker.
We have
Skittle.
secured nearly every sector.
Somebody kill somebody with the vehicle only, yeah. Bro, I know. Same with like the gangs of like 100 years ago, it was controlled by gangs that were either someplace had gangs, mobs, i.e. which, you know, direction that chose them in. But you know. Well, E2 has a Tesla truck we could use. Tesla truck. The cat's in my room again. Just don't knock over my green screen. You little shit. Talking to you, Loki. Oh, the drum dub dub. I'm on the video, the BB. The BB. Oh, BB. Oh, I can't.
No threat. Return to the engage.
I'm a terrorist. You will not get me. I need to pack my... Alam McDurkshit gone with some Galakapa.
Echo objectives captured.
With some Galakapa.
Sector secure.
Oh, shit. That literally fucking scared me. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. It kind of irritates me seeing these trends, though, where people are acting like they're all Peaky Blinders and shit. Bro, you ain't fucking about that shit. Come on. A real motherfucker's gonna fuck a kid up like that, bro. An OG is gonna fucking... Let me kill him. You don't act like something like that like you're not. You know what I mean? Would not advise doing it. Trust me, I've seen the people that are all bark, and they usually get chewed up. Oh shit! I forgot! No!
Fucking piece of shit!
Oh, perfect. Ready?
Alpha sector now under hostile control.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. What is wrong with you, little kitty? You're just rubbing up on me. Ah, you made me ink myself.
You left the engage. Turn around.
Our troops have secured an objective.
Call in for the drop.
This is the last of the American forces. Our troops are striking Alpha 2.
Yep. Huh? Sorry. Fucking lucky. One kill.
Hostile activity at one of our objectives.
Russian forces are now at half strength. Our forces are trapped. They're abandoning the fight. We've won this.
Dude, really, little kitty? Again? What is up with you in my room? Yeah, hi. What do you want? You want to say hi to the stream? Look at you. This is Floki. The little asshole that keeps knocking over my green screen. He's purring away. And there you are, Tripper. You're just stupid. It's a baby, huh? It's a baby, huh? Alright, chat, 1 second. I need to go put this fucking cat up. Oh, yeah. Dude, that little fucking cat's an absolute savage asshole, dude. Savage asshole. I'll be sleeping, I'll wake up next to him. He'll just crawl in my room like, what the fuck? And I'll just go just right at my face and shit, dude. Fucking. And that cat's growing up thick. Compared to his sister that's the same age, she's tiny.
Come on, let's roll.
Oh yeah, it's fucking good. I like it. It's different. It's like candy. And no, like, alright, so it took me an hour to get into it, and I started streaming probably like 9:30. By 10:30 I got my first match. Then after that I've been able to get the matches, but only in one game mode, and I accidentally just left the servers. But I kept staying in the same servers. So now we'll see what's really happening. And I think it is because Battlefield's fucking... All the other streamers are playing Battlefield 5 and the other, like, that are cheating and stuff, you know what I mean? And then, like, they're scared to play Battlefield 2042 because if they do get reported and they are cheating, they're banned forever. Like, no matter what. Especially since they're a streamer that's bigger, they're gonna, like, permanently ban them. But, like, yep, that's why Battlefield 5 is popular, and I feel like that's why it's dying. And then there's a couple new games coming out too, so as soon as those games come out, no one's going to be interested in Battlefield anymore. And Dr. Disrespect's making his own, where it's going to be almost... And Dr. Disrespect is making his own, where I guess it's going to be like a Warzone type of shit, but like up and down. It's going to be like in like a city type shit with the huge fucking like 500-story buildings and shit, and it's gonna be smaller maps and shit, and you guys are gonna have to like close quarter combats while going up and down the building outside of it and whatnot. Seems interesting, but there's supposed to be like some like way you can get like fucking NFTs in the game too, so that'll be the first game to have NFTs in it. And then if Battlefield or nobody else starts following along with that, all their games are gonna die. I feel like that's what's gonna happen. Oh, they totally do, dude. And do you know why his name's Floki? Because he's like the god Floki. He's a trickster. He's a little tricking motherfucker, bro. Whoa, what the fuck? Thought I completed the battle pass already. Or this week. Spotted using Flame Designator or Recon Drone. Assist with vehicles. Multi-kills performed by any explosions. It's fucking easy. Stupid easy. Especially if we get a breakthrough. Wanted to see something. Wanted to see how many it takes to get the fucking explosive bolts. 150 kills. Bolt rack. Explosive bolt is 300 kills. That's why everybody was playing. Dude, see, okay. I realized they only add in new game modes that favor the new guns now. If you haven't noticed, or the new vehicles, they've tested it all out. And the funnest one was the tanks, which they took away fucking quick as shit. Which, in my opinion's fucking dumb. It's 900, 1,000, 11, 12, which is gonna be how much? 13. It's gonna be the next. It's gonna be the next battle pass. Whoa, what? Wow. I see it. You're originally gonna call your cat Tinkerbell since she likes jumping out of your living room window and run back to the house. Do it again. Fucking, that's funny. Cats are different kinds of animals. I mean, like, I don't hate them, but I'm just a dog person. I don't mind cats. You know, we have this one cat, Salem, which reminds us of this one cat we had, Midnight. Midnight was like fucking like, he was huge, bro. He was like that fucking big, and he looked like he was a panther, dude. He was fucking yoked too, and he acted like a dog. He was grown up with my dog that passed away, Deja, and he like would walk around panting like a dog and shit. Not that he was thirsty or anything. He'd be like, rah, rah, rah. Like a dog, he'd like bark almost, dude. Fucking coolest cat in the world. Other cat we have now is kind of migrated to be an outside cat because he likes outside so much. Fucking, hot weather, we make sure he's inside. We'll make sure. And he's finding other homie cats and shit. It's kind of cool. Like, he was playing with another cat in the backyard. And we're like, what the fuck, where'd this guy come from? You know what I mean? So, it's kind of cool. But, yeah, it is easier to fight with a dog. Like, cats are just really mischievous. Dogs are just stupid. But they're smart as fuck. Don't get me wrong. Dogs aren't stupid. Like, their behavior, it's like a child, you know. Like, when it chews up stuff and whatnot, it's like a child throwing a fit.
The U.S. defenses are strong in this sector. We can't break through. You will capture the site sector by sector. Seize the objectives and push back.
Look at this, Play-Doh wall. We're just gonna go and get this done real quick. Two.
One of our objectives is under attack.
It's too many to even count. Immediate intel ribbon.
Ranger drop requested. Position marked. Today was a good day.
Alpha 1 has been attacked by U.S. forces. We are attacking Alpha 2.
Grenade for them!
U.S. forces attacking one of our objectives.
I need help!
Our troops are
Shit.
striking Alpha
I didn't think he was gonna get me. Fuck. You gonna get a new dog soon? Right on, man. What kind of dog are you gonna get?
An objective is under siege. An objective has come under our control.
Hostile activity at one of our objectives. Lost control of one of our objectives.
What the fuck? Right on. I like rescuing animals myself. It kills me walking through those places though. It like really puts a dent in my soul.
All objectives captured. Sector secured.
Drone activated.
New objectives marked. Now we capture this sector.
Someone took my fucking vehicle. Go figure. there a fucking elevator over here to the left too, or no? Go around, whatever, but come on.
No bad. Return to the engagement.
Whoever made that's a fucking prick. I'm just gonna be honest. Complete fucking prick.
Allies are assaulting Bravo 1.
Battle is over! We won! Vehicle's dying!
You left the engagement area.
Scouting area.
We have taken control of the sector. This is the last sector. We can defeat them here. We must.
Reloading. 1 second. We need a ranger deployed at this position. Reloading!
Oh my god. Gotta get to the Fort Locker. Oh. Yeah, you gotta love the challenge within those games though. I like it. Especially depending on what difficulty you play on. It can make it pretty fucking hard. Thank you, Honor.
Very close. See the sector.
Coordinate! Focus!
That looked like that was from a fucking teammate, bro.
Resources almost gone. We need to finish this operation quickly.
Don't even be a fucking medic if you're not gonna do your positioning.
US forces are scattering. We've won
Good
the
shit,
battle.
Kingy. We have a blue. My brother just got on. I'm gonna get on some Apex for a little bit. Damn, bro. I would just get one of those dog sprayer nozzle attachments, or just use the one you have when you run fucking hose out there. I'll just spray them up and lock the gates and make them stay in the back on the back porch for a little bit, just until they dry off. Fucking dumbass dogs. Gotta love them though. They're little fucking dirt monsters. Ugh. I already unlocked that. What the fuck? See if I can combine Boris's outfits. If so, that'd be sick.
I'm all set.
He doesn't look like Play-Doh. Now he looks bitchin'. Alright, chat, my brother just sent me an invite to Apex. I'm gonna go get off and get on over there, dudes. Yeah, Valhalla's fucking sick. I never played that through all the way. Alright, boys. See you guys over on Apex. Uno momento. Uno momento.